Late one cold winter night in a small town in Alaska, a local man named Thomas was hiking in the remote mountains. The weather had taken a sudden turn for the worse, and he found himself caught in a blizzard. With no choice but to keep moving, he stumbled through the snow, his steps slowing as he grew weaker and colder. Hours passed, and he could hardly feel his fingers or toes. Just as he was about to collapse, Thomas noticed something unusual in the distance. An old cabin. Weakly, he made his way toward it, praying for warmth. As he pushed the door open, a rush of freezing air greeted him, but inside the temperature was unlike any cold he had felt before. In the corner of the room stood a man, frozen solid like a statue. His eyes were wide open, staring at Thomas with a look of terror that chilled him to the core. As Thomas slowly approached, he noticed a strange, eerie whisper fill the room. The man's lips trembled, but no sound came from them. Suddenly, Thomas realized something horrific. The frozen man was still alive, trapped in an endless state of fear and torment. Panic surged through Thomas as he turned to leave, but the door slammed shut, trapping him in the freezing cabin. The man's hollow eyes followed him, and the whisper grew louder, sending shivers down his spine. The cold was no longer from the outside. It was in the walls, in the air, and in Thomas's very soul. The last thing Thomas saw before the frost took him was the frozen man's hand reaching out to him.